I have two words for you. Predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking? Papers are on the way.
But Mr. President, in response to that question that Keir just asked regarding drones, a lot of people are very concerned that your administration now believes it's legal to have drone strikes on American citizens, and whether or not that's specifically allowed with citizens within the United States. And if that's not true, what will you do to create a legal framework to make American citizens within the United States know that drone strikes cannot be used against American citizens?
Well, first of all, I think there has never been a drone used on an American citizen, on American soil.
What's been largely unknown before a Los Angeles Times report over the weekend is that local police have been using the drones to conduct surveillance flights and arrest criminal suspects. It happened recently in North Dakota, where a local sheriff arrested members of a family involved in a dispute over cattle.
There has never been a drone used on an American citizen, on American soil.
Permission. They do not know that we can see them, but we are just following the vehicle with the camera. Permission.
Was that a civilian car on the road?
It is a civilian car here in New Mexico.
So you get training with locking on civilian cars?
We're able to track them. We do not simulate or actually engage those vehicles. It's just simply to train them to be able to follow a moving target.
With or without?
There has never been a drone used on an American citizen, on American soil.
Permission. They do not know that we can see them, but we are just following the vehicle with the camera. Permission.
Beyond the mandate that Congress gave the Border Patrol to use drones along our border. We're talking about drones being used over American cities or in rural areas over the homes of law-abiding Americans, potentially.
Harman says Congress needs to debate the appropriateness of drones being deployed for domestic surveillance, which she says was never discussed.
There has never been a drone used on an American citizen, on American soil.
Permission. They do not know that we can see them, but we are just following the vehicle with the camera. Permission.
Was that a civilian car on the road?
It is a civilian car here in New Mexico.
So you get training with locking on civilian cars?
We're able to track them. We do not simulate or actually engage those vehicles. It's just simply to train them to be able to follow a moving target.
With or without their permission?
They do not know that we can see them, but we are just following the vehicle with the camera.
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright now. Are you alright, mate? You alright? Hey? Young fella, the mate of yours, his sense of humour, his wife, photographs, his mum and dad photographs, and his kid, girlfriend. And in that split second of that blinding explosion, all he is now is a face and a memory from the past. And a name. All his ambitions, all his hopes, destroyed. The hardest part comes as you're sitting there, or standing there, looking at him. You think back home, his mum and dad don't know, I do. The hardest part comes when they get that telegram. That's the hardest part for me. That's war. I'm not here to make excuses for war or to justify war, but I definitely am not going to glorify war. War is death, disease, destruction, disablement, and a sheer waste of men and women. The only people that profit from war are the men who make the munitions and the guns. Nobody wins wars. There's losers.
In pursuit of one of their enemies and opens fire on a crowd of people and guns down a bunch of innocent people in a shopping mall, they've murdered those people. When the Obama administration sets a policy where patterns of life are enough of a green light to drop missiles on people or to use, to send in AC-130s to spray them down.
But that wasn't the case here. You're talking about a targeted person here.
No. That's not. If you go to the village of Al-Majla in Yemen, where I was, and you see the unexploded cluster bombs, and you have the list and photographic evidence, as I do, of the women and children that represented the vast majority of the death strike that Obama authorized on Yemen, those people were murdered by President Obama on his orders because there was believed to be someone from Al-Qaeda in that area. There's only one person that's been identified that had any connection to Al-Qaeda there. And 21 women and 14 children were killed in that strike. And the U.S. tried to cover it up and say it was a Yemeni strike, conspired with the president of Yemen to lie to the world about who did that bombing. It's
I have two words for you. Predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?